Many of us have been guilty of, either in the past or currently, of buying things or spending money on things to show other people. Now, let's dive into that because I think it's really, really important. Let's dissect it for a second. Why does that even happen?
Welcome to the Mind Over Money podcast with Jessen James.
Hey everyone, and welcome to another episode of the Mind Over Money podcast. I'm your host, Jessen James. It's an absolute pleasure to have you here. If you're new to us, welcome. If you're coming back, welcome back. Now, if you are new, even if you have tuned in for so many months and years now, do me a favor. If you haven't done so already, make sure you like this particular episode. Make sure you subscribe to the actual podcast itself and leave us a review. It would mean the world to me. It would help me reach more people, whether that's you watching on YouTube right now, whether you're watching on Spotify or Apple, wherever you're watching or listening in. Please make sure you rate it, review it, and subscribe on your favorite platform and share it with somebody who might need to hear it. So let's get stuck into this episode. I want to talk to you about something that is money related, but it's also linked to mental health. Now, as you know, this show is called the Mind Over Money podcast, which is everything to do with the mindset as well around money and wealth and income, but also to do with your mental well-being. Why? Because I'm an ex-psychiatric nurse, for those of you who didn't know. So here's something interesting. Many of us have been guilty of, either in the past or currently, of buying things or spending money on things to show other people. Now, let's dive into that because I think it's really, really important. Let's dissect it for a second. Why does that even happen? Why do people buy nice clothes, buy nice watches, buy nice cars, buy things that perhaps they probably can't even afford in order to show other people? Well, here's how it works in my head. There's a saying: confidence is silent, insecurities are loud. I'll say that again. Confidence is silent, insecurities are loud. Now, what does that mean? Look, most people who have a lot of money or have done well for themselves or who are confident in themselves don't often flaunt or flash it. Now, I know there's lots of people that might jump in and go, but you know what, it's part of my lifestyle and I've got the money and I'm a baller and I'm a this and I'm a that. Good for you. But what does that mean deep down on a psychological level? I genuinely feel there's part of you that feels insecure. And because of that insecurity, you feel the need to be loud. You feel the need to be acknowledged. You feel the need to be noticed. Therefore, you buy things to please others, not yourself. Now, look, I like nice things too. I do. But I very, very rarely flaunt it or talk about it. Why? Because my confidence is silent. I don't need to make noise. I don't need to go to people, hey, look at me, look at my watch, look at my car, look at my house, look at my this, look at my that, look at my helicopter, look at my... Look, it's okay. It's okay to do. I'm not saying not to do it if you really, really want to do it. And by the way, what I'm trying to say is not everyone who flaunts has insecurities. But what I'm saying is for many people, it is a sign of insecurity. And it might not just be flaunting nice stuff. It might just be doing things to impress other people. Like, I don't know, trying to fit in with the crowd. I don't know, being loud and obnoxious, being an attention seeker. Like all of these things, they are deep rooted and linked to insecurity. Like if you think about it, bullies. Why do bullies bully people? Because deep down they're insecure themselves. And in order for them to feel more useful, in order for them to feel more secure in themselves, they try and gain power by bullying other people. They try and gain respect and acknowledgement by bullying other people. So deep down, if you speak to most bullies, they're actually very insecure people who've got issues that need to be resolved. So it comes back down to what I'm trying to say to you. Confidence is silent, insecurities are loud. So why am I sharing that with you? I want you to take the mask off. If right now you're listening to this or you're watching this right now and you're someone who's been doing a lot of things to impress other people, you've been doing a lot of things to get attention, you've been doing a lot of things to just stand out because you don't feel that people are noticing you, then I'm just going to say this. There's more power in you moving silently than you moving loudly. Look, move in silence. I don't care what you're doing right now, but move in silence. You don't need to prove anything to anybody. You don't need to flaunt anything to everyone. You don't need to tell everyone your every single move, because I'll tell you something, my friends, not everyone you share your successes with are clapping for you. Not everyone's clapping for you, man. So look, I'm a big believer in this. Move in silence. Hustle in silence. Stack paper. Don't tell people about your next move. Why? Because not everyone is happy for you. And also, when you go out there and you flaunt it all the time and you talk about how amazing you are, and look, and by the way, I have friends who do this, and I'm not saying they're insecure, but what I'm trying to say is there's always that little element of, why are you doing it? What does rubbing it in other people's faces actually do? Now, I know for some people it's part of their marketing strategy. Hey, look at me, look at my wealth, look at my success, look at what I'm doing. It draws people in. I get that. But aren't you just drawing other insecure people in? Now, personally, I'm in business as well. I don't want to draw any insecure people in. I have zero interest working with people who are just insecure about themselves and always attention seeking. I'm telling you now, and that might sound harsh, but it doesn't bring any value to me. I often have the most problems with these kind of clients, and they don't light me up. I want to work with confident people, and confident people are silent. Confident people are humble. Confident people are not out there trying to prove anything to anyone. They're just trying to make this world a better place. They're making moves. They're looking after their family. They're looking after their friends. They're doing the right things. They're out there doing good. They're not here to try and impress anybody. So I'm just trying to tell you, look, if right now you are someone who does things to impress others, or you buy things that are beyond your means, or you flaunt a lot, or you flash a lot, I'm just trying to say, why are you doing it? Maybe is there a little bit of insecurity in you right now that's coming out? Because I guess you are probably attracting people who are the same. Look, if you behave in a fickle way, you're going to attract fickle people. If you behave in a confident certain way, you're going to attract confident certain people. If you move in a certain way, you're going to attract that same energy. So if you've got drama in your life right now, maybe it's because you flaunt too much. Maybe it's because you talk too much. Maybe it's because you open your mouth too much to the wrong people. Think about it. Who are you attracting? Because they say your vibe attracts your tribe. So who are you attracting right now? So have a good think about what I've just said. Are you moving in silence, in confidence, or are you moving loudly with insecurities? It's something that I want you to reflect on this week's episode of the Mind Over Money podcast. I promise you take some time out to reflect on that. Everything gets better. When you let go of the need to impress other people, when you let go of the need to drive the same car as that person down the road, when you let go of the need to buy the same handbag or the same shoes or look a certain way or wear the same clothes or go to the same restaurants or hang out in the same places, when you let go of the need and desire to do that, everything starts to change. Because now you start to do those things anyway without anybody else knowing. You do it in silence. Move in silence. It's the best thing I can get you to do, my friends. I promise you that. Okay? So I hope you enjoyed this episode. Before you leave, make sure you subscribe to it. Make sure you like it. Make sure you leave us a review on whatever platform that you are on right now. And make sure that you share it with somebody else. Because when you do that, it helps other people sift through all the noise that's out there in the podcasting world, okay? When you leave us a review, it helps other people come to us. Why? Because it makes them realize that, hey, maybe this is a good episode or a good podcast to listen to or tune into. And when you subscribe to us, we get more followers as well, because more and more people subscribe to us. More people might join us out of curiosity. So please do your little bit right now. That's all I ask. I don't want anything else from you. Make sure that you like us, subscribe us, leave it a review, and also share it with someone that you love. My name's Jessen James. It's been an absolute honor and pleasure hosting you on this episode of the Mind Over Money podcast. I'm wishing you all the wealth, health, success, and happiness that you truly, truly deserve.
You've been listening to the Mind Over Money podcast with Jessen James. Don't forget to subscribe and follow on all the channels. Links in the show notes. Please also leave a review and visit www.jessenjames.com to find more resources on how to create the life you deserve.